put this on the side. So here's some bay leaves. Okay. I got white pepper powder, black pepper powder. I got the one potato. It's really huge. The black peppercorns, some oil, a bottle, and then I got the pork belly. Okay, you gotta cut them in cubes. You gotta cut them in cubes. So this right here, I'm gonna put on the side right here. And then I also have my minced garlic because I want more of that that juice of the garlic flavor in here too. Okay, it's very simple. The bay leaf will kind of make that aroma kind of from the pork to kind of settle in, and it has that taste, but you got to put more than one leaf. A lot of Filipinos just put like one or two, but if you really want that flavor, you put like 3 or 4. And then we add into like 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of vinegar. Okay, this is a Filipino supermarket brand names, Palmano or some shit like that. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so I'm gonna grab my pork belly and I'm gonna cut them. Okay. So I got 2 pieces here. I was going to air fry these because if you want to have some char into them and make it into like a chicharron, you can do that. Only because so that bite could have that flavor. So I might just do that, and then I'm gonna come back with my rest of my clip. Okay, so they are gonna go in here into the foil. Flies. Flies, flies. It's okay for it to be like on top of each other. It's okay. Alright, so it's gonna look like that. Put some of your salt. You are going to put more when you and I am going to put this for like 18 minutes for 285. Okay. So it's at 3 minutes left from 18, and this is how it's looking like. Okay, it's almost getting there. It's shrinking, but it's forming. Kind of want to. Oh, it's turning brown, dark brown. Turn them around. So while I do this, you guys will see it much browner. So this is how it looks like when I turned it over, still pink. So I put it for another 10. There's some of them crisp corners in there, but we are going to bring this outside. Ready? You guys, I brought out all of my garlic, minced garlic. I brought out the fresh garlic, so this is 2 cloves. Then I brought out the minced garlic from Walmart. And then I also have the dried cut cube kind. See how it makes that sound? This is the minced garlic from Safeway, but I am going to use the fresh and the one that's in the jar.
It's a typical day naman. Walang something special. Parang feel ko mag-leave. Pero, ayun, nang hinayang ko kasi wala naman akong gagawin. So, bakit ako mag-leave? Kaya, tumalay ako
Put that in there.
I decided na pumunta sa comfort room. Doon ko na narinig yung putok ng barel.
Then I'm going to put some of this. Not too much.
Nasa loob ng office. Nagpapanik na sila. Pati ako nagpanik na din ako that time. Wala akong idea kung anong nangyayari. May nagpapaputok ng baril.
And put that a little bit more brown. So usually you would take out the foil and let the oil drip into the air fryer basket, but I put foil so that I don't have to scrub any fat or debris. So that's in there. So it is on medium high, so I am going to lower it. I don't want my garlic to be like darkened. I just want to make sure that this is going to be chewable and not that hard kind of thing, but it is already getting soft, I can tell. So we are going to add the peppercorns and the bay leaf. One more, and then I am going to add some white pepper because I love white pepper. If the bay leaf's great, that's fine. Don't breed the pepper. Forever. It make you sneeze forever. So we are getting that brownish color. So I'm going to add soy sauce. It's like 3 tablespoons. Now it's on medium low, okay? So when I flipped it over, it was on medium high before I flipped it over. But when I flipped it over, I put on medium low. Oh, God. tablespoon of this oyster sauce, okay? This is like a very popular brand. Ay! Tablespoon. So after I put the oyster sauce, I put it on medium because medium low is a little bit too low. So I'm gonna put the lid on, and I'm gonna do this for like 5 minutes with the lid on. Okay, so that's the 5 minutes. Now it's getting darker. Alright. You can use any soy sauce, the swan, you know, the swan bird is my favorite one, the Asian kind. But this one I'm using from whatever I have here. And so now I'm going to add the water. And so like this is like 2 cups. This is more like 3 cups, but I'm going to only put 2. So just make sure that it reaches to where it's swimming in there. Okay. And then put it on for medium high so the water could get saucy. Okay. So we're gonna put, while in the meantime that's doing that, I did have my potato. Okay, but I am going to saute this in another pan. So while that's boiling on a rapid boil there, I'm gonna saute my potatoes. You don't have to have potatoes, but I want to have potatoes. Okay. As a part of a bay leaf. So I end up putting the last of the cup of the bowl, so the 3 cups of water, but this is probably like a third. Okay, and I put 2 boiled eggs. I mean two eggs in there, so it could be hard boiled eggs, because that's what we do. We put a hard-boiled egg in our adobo and potatoes, but you can always leave it out. You don't have to have it. So when I put the 2 cups in there, the sauce was getting reduced and the sauce was getting thicker, but I end up putting another cup so my sauce can get more, you know, with the thickness of the sauce that was already getting thicker. So I might just put a little bit more. And then let me add the vinegar and use the spoon. So we're using this. Okay. And I am gonna add, oh God, no, that's too much. That's too much. Hold on, you guys. Oh God. I just put like a few drops out, so just basically like 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. In there. Okay. I'm gonna add the dark soy sauce in here, my favorite soy sauce. I think it has a mushroom flavor, but I am gonna put like 2 tablespoons of that so my sauce could get darker. So give me a second. But this is how it's looking like. Okay. Okay, so this is the brand. It is my favorite dark soy sauce. It's the mushroom flavored superior dark soy sauce. Okay, you guys can find this at a Ranch 99, or I got this at a Ranch 99 for sure. And you can get it at any Asian supermarket. I don't know if they have these in the Philippines, but yeah. So this one has 64% sodium, but I love it. I want my sauce to be darker. It's light. You guys could not really see it through this phone, but I'll give you guys a different angle. So with my egg. Okay, don't worry about the egg. You know, it's washed and everything, so yeah. Okay. So here goes the spoonful of this is just for look too and for taste. So that is like 1.5 tablespoons. So now you can see it's getting darker. Because it is very powerful. And then let me add my potatoes. So I slightly sauteed them. Okay, they're lightly, but a little bit more than lightly sauteed. So I'll just add that in there. It's getting soft because I can see how it's coming off right here in the corners. See that? The burners outside in the stove is very, very strong. It's very powerful. I can even show you guys how powerful it is by showing you that's the high. That is very, very strong. It reminds me of like the burners that you would use at the for a wok. It's very high. Oh, almost lost 2 of them. So I am going to cover this. I don't want my potatoes to be drowning in there too much, but I kind of just want it to kind of touch halfway. I for sure want my eggs to be in there. Okay. And put the cover. Oops. Oh God. So you guys are going to see the final after. I'm going to have this here for like 15 minutes on that medium high.
A few moments later.
Okay. That's the adobo for real. I'm gonna crack them eggs so you can see the hard boiled. Shit is hot. But see how easy that is. Oh, it's hot. I'm gonna let this cool down, you guys. Oh, I'm already scraping it open. Look at that. details.